Hi, welcome to Chili's. Um, okay, so today we're gonna combine two events. And so step one, we're gonna read the word problem. Then we are going to annotate it. And then finally we're gonna make a little table so that we can see all our total combinations. Okay? So let's read it. Mr. Q has three different tamales: red, green, and cheese. You know I love the rajas. It's just a fact, man. And four different sides: rice, beans, nopales, and carne asada. I couldn't really think of a fourth one, so I just put carne asada because I like carne asada. And then how many combinations can you make if you have to pick one tamal and one side? Okay, so we have a couple things here. We have three different tamales and we have four different sides. Okay, those are the two categories that we're trying to combine to make a combination of events. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we want to find how many combinations you can make if you have to pick one tamal and one side. So I'm going to make a table. And my table will give me the total number of combinations. Okay? So over here I'm going to put the tamales. Tamales. Okay? And then up at the top, and I'm going to fix this. I need more room. Oh. That is the straightest line I've ever made. But I still think I can do better. You ready? You ready for this? This is next level. Done. Ready for the next one? Amazing. Okay. So over here I'm going to put the tamales, and over here I'm going to put the sides. So I know that I can combine my tamales with my sides, and I have three tamales: red, I can get green, and finally I could also get cheese. Okay, so those are my three options for my tamales. For my sides, I can combine it with rice. I can combine it with beans. I can combine it with nopales. And then I'm going to say carne asada. I'm going to put CA for carne asada. So I've listed all my options or events for tamales, and I also listed all my options or events for the sides that I can pick. And now I want to combine them. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to turn this into like a little table so that we can just start putting our combinations together. Okay? So, I can combine my red with my rice. So I can get red with rice. I could also get a red with my beans. I can combine red with nopales. And I can combine red with my carne asada. Okay? And I can do the same thing with my green and my cheese. Okay? So I could get a green. I'm just going to use a G for green with rice. I can get a green with beans. I can get a green with nopales. And I can get a green with carne asada. Cool. And then finally I can do the same thing with my last option, which is cheese. And I'm going to put a CH for cheese so I don't have to write it out. So cheese with my rice. I can get a cheese. Oh man, I love me some tamales de rajas. Cheese with beans. And then I can do cheese with nopales. And finally, I can do cheese with my carne asada. So, cheese with my carne asada. All right. And we're finished. We have filled out our table. These are all my combinations where I choose one tamal and one side. And if I want to know the total number, all I have to do is count each little option that I made for myself in my table. Or I can just multiply to try and find the area. And let me show you this part with a different color. So if I wanted to find the area of, let's say, this rectangle that I'm going to draw. This is the most beautiful blue outline rectangle I have ever seen in my life. You cannot do better than that. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Okay, so we have a rectangle here, and our rectangle has three, 1, 2, 3 spaces, and it's also by 4. If I do 3 times 4, I'm going to get 12. If I count it up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, well, I got 12 again. So if you find the area of this rectangle, you're going to get your total number of options, okay? Remember, I can just take 3 times 4, gives me my total number of options. If I make my table, I know exactly what my options can be, okay? So let me know if you have questions, anything's confusing. I know the table can sometimes be confusing. I can do a couple more examples if you need. You just got to let me know, okay? So the next video will be on combining 3 events. So stay tuned for that one. See y'all. Hey, chicle.